Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Narendra Modi Stadium. My name is Adam Gilchrist, and back again with me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Ali. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
The pitch should get better as the match goes on, so a sensible decision to bowl first. I wouldn't want to be putting pads on first, that's for sure. The opening bowlers will be feeling pretty positive.
So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match, and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, that looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think.
They dealt with that beautifully, saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Smacks that away through the gap.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Patada, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Gone. Great catch. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. No. Terrible shot. Nearly gets the edge. Kumar with a great delivery there. Beats the field with a great shot. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide as cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Cuts that off well in the infield. On that nicely, good defence.
Into the second over, the batting team are now on 6.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Two straight and punch through the leg side, mid-wicket in hot pursuit.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Textbook stuff.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Played that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those allowed now in this over.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Drilled that one away. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Got that away nicely. Was quick onto that in the infield. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Square cut, finds point, no run. Good pick up, big chance. Nice shot, straight to gully. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
The batting team are now on 55.
Hazelwood from the pavilion end. Great shot through the gap. monster of a shot.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Misses everything. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Shepherd coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Nice solid defensive shot.
Ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
On that nicely, good defence. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Pine loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception.
Got to get the length right. The line right. It was all wrong. Crashed away for 4.
Aya is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Going with pace now. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Beats the field with a great shot. Oh my, that's racing away.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Oh, the helicopter shot. Didn't quite pull it off. It should get a single. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
End of the 7th over. The batting team are now on 76 full.
Shepherd from the Reliance end. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Wow, that's missed the lot. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch.
End of the 8th over. The batting team are now 2 for 1.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Needs a direct hit.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
End of the 9th over. The batting team are now on 91 for 1.
Going with spin now. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. And a fantastic catch. Long on, had to run adjacently a fair bit, and they've held on to it. Great cricket. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Doesn't beat the infield. Got that away nicely.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Shepherd has been going really well here. Comes back on from the pavilion end. ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary. How will he reply?
Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Too good. That is huge.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Shepherd has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Straight to the fielder at long off. The batter thought they might have cleared the fence there for a moment, but it's fallen short. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. And a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
The batting team are now 125 for 5.
Shepherd from the pavilion end. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 8.
Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. No, no, no. Terrible shot.
The batting team are now on 130 for 6.
Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Goes over the top with that shot. Nearly gets the edge. Pandya with a great delivery there. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Smacks that away through the gap. On that nicely, good defence. End of the over and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4. Trouble. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
A fantastic shot there, onto the back foot quickly, rolled the wrist well and kept the shot down. Great batting.
Oh, that's beautifully struck, right out of the guts and all the way.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
Great shot through the gap. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Prabhadesa, the right arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Couldn't get it through the field.
A lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4. Might look to go big again here.
Straight to cover point for an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The new batter always likes to feel bad on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Oh, The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Kumar back on now. Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Drilled that one away.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
And gone. The fielder at long off. Had to run around the boundary, but they've taken a fine catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. That's a confident appeal. Sharma looked really confident in reviewing that. Did look out to me, though.
Well, this could spell trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. This could be trouble. Another one goes off to the pavilion. That's 9 down now. Some good bowling, finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the end.
Misses everything. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Perfectly timed.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Goes over the top with that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Deep coming on. Obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover field. Can't get that outside the ring field. Gone! Oh, well, that's a bit unlucky.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Doesn't beat the infield.
Into the second over, the batting team are now on 14 for 1.
Sharma from the Reliance end. Smacks that away through the gap. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. How will he reply?
Finds the fielder with that shot. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. perfectly timed. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be forward.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be four.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Sharma deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Second dead ball now.
Six lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Deep from the pavilion end. Was quick onto that in the infield. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground, over the boundary.
End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we're going to see some big fielding changes coming up. Bishnoi, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Reliance end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Oh, my, that's just flying off the middle.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for six.
Couldn't get it through the field. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. Wide and square leg. Could be four.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
That's a solid shot. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be six. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Straight to the fielder. Brilliant diving stop. Drives into the covers. Looks like it's going all the way.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Might look to go big again here.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Great commitment. got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
End of the 9th over. The batting team are now on 78 for one.
Russell from the pavilion end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. This should be close. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. Gone. Good catch on the boundary.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Really good over. Takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Patirana, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Gone! Played all around that one. What a delivery.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
Yeah, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Hit that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Smacks that away through the gap.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. Done well before.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. How will the bowler respond?
Patirana finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved. The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Doesn't beat the infield.
end of the over. The batting team are now 99 for 3.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach. Two straight and punched through the leg side.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
This could be out. Straight to the fielder at long off. The batter thought they might have cleared the fence there for a moment, but it's fallen short. Great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Pandya taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Great shot through the gap. Misses everything. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
As on the side of bowling, slightly fuller and been put away.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing in the batters.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
No, terrible shot. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take the hit.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that gnaw.
Sharma back into the attack. perfectly timed.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Drilled that one away. Got that away nicely. Edged it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Patirana from the Reliance end. Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide as cover. That'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though. Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. And caught. That's just superb. Caught right on the boundary.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
It's a new batter at number 7.
Great shot. Flicked away in the air. That's 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
End of the 17th over. The batting team are now on 143 for 5.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Edge, but it drops safely. Was quick onto that in the infield. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. deep coming back into the attack. Oh, a little fall, and that's going to be 4 runs.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Gone, knocked them over, just too much pace there.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone, there's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 162 for 6.
Into the final over, just too many runs needed to get victory, I would suggest, unless the bowling goes completely awry. Perfectly timed.
They really need a boundary, this ball. Have to go for it now.
Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide square leg. Could be 4. Edged it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
This could have very easily gone either way. Brilliant cricket from both sides, and it's a shame there had to be a loser.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.